everybody. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. Yeah, I'm doing the disclaimer now before my videos because, as everyone knows, YouTube is on top of their policies these days and they're looking to see if those who are reacting are being transformative. And so a lot of reactors now are going to be putting the copyright or the disclaimers on their videos, I'm sure, in the days to follow. So I'm doing it now because I do transform the content and I want to let them know that. So I just did a react to some of Chantal's vintage content and also to a video made by What's Happening. It was a really great video where she talks about what's wrong with her. And I've got a lot of foodie stuff to catch up on today. She did a live called Hello, where she was just being her normal, snarky, boring self. And I wanted to give my thoughts on it and have you join me. So I hope that you sit in with me on this react and we can watch together. How about that? So let's just get started with it. We're not going to watch it all. We're not going to react to all of this because this live went on for 2 hours and 37 minutes. And I'm sure you guys don't want a 6-hour react. I don't want to go past a certain point. So we'll just get the gist of what's going on here and to just call it a day and I can move on to something else and so can all of you. So let me just bring up the screen. You know what? Sorry. Let's go over to Twitter first. Let's put some Twitter stuff in here before we get deep into anything that she's saying, because Twitter is fantastic. If there's anything important, any key notes to be had about Chantal, usually they show up on Twitter. Stuff that people might want to know without having to watch the entire live. Let's go over there first. Okay, and full credit to all the lovely people on Twitter for posting these clips. So full credit to them. Starting with Milky saying, weird how music is the devil, but the Western fast food that's slowly unaliving her isn't. Yeah, so this is a moment that happened during the live. This is courtesy of Milky. And it looks like Alex is shook. So hello, sir. Let's watch the clip together.
You know, from back in Canada, and like the music, it like brings that all right back. The minute you like, I can understand why Islam is kind of like, some will argue that Islam is like, music is forbidden in Islam. I can understand why, because it's like, it's the devil. Like, it brings back, it just stirs up these emotions in you, and it's horrible.
So music is the devil, is it? Weren't you talking about groups like Joy Division not too long ago? So are you saying certain kinds of Western music are the devil or all of it is the devil? Because I don't look at music that way. I don't look at it as a source of negative energy. People are free to listen to whatever they want. And you have come on live stream, Chantal, even after taking your Shahada and claiming to be a newly reverted Muslim woman, you've come on camera playing music, singing different song lyrics of different people about Pink Floyd, about Madonna, Lady Gaga. You're constantly bringing music in or trying to, but now all of a sudden it's the devil. I don't think you believe that. You know, it's all in the same vein of you talking negatively about people who smoke, and then you come on camera wearing your hijab, wearing your abaya, and smoking in front of everybody. You know, like, it's not the devil. Music is inspirational. You can listen to it for enjoyment. You know, all this talk about the Western world being evil, how bad it is, you're going to be eating every single one of your words if and when you come back to Canada. And you know that day is coming sooner than later. You can't be in Kuwait forever. You can't hide out there and escape forever. At some point, you've got to go back to Canada, whether it's for personal reasons or financial reasons. You got to go back. So you might want to stop condemning the Western world. Because when Kuwait says you can no longer be there, when Thailand says you can't be there either, where are you going to run to? You're going to run back to the place where you used to live. So just give that a thought. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Oh, this is a great tidbit, courtesy of Nana's Spiked Tea. Nana Spiked Tea says, so apparently it's Salah's 30th birthday. Yet Foodie Beauty saw on a live stream rather than have all the attention on the birthday boy. Isn't she always giving people crap for live streaming rather than enjoy special occasions? She's such a hypocrite. Yes, she is. So I guess during this live stream, it was Salah's birthday. So they're supposed to be a couple. I would think that on someone's birthday, you're not live streaming that day. You both are going out and doing something special for that person's birthday, whether it's having a good meal or just taking a walk around. You're making it into a special occasion. So it's his birthday. What's he doing for his birthday? He is in a room with Chantal. Now, you can best believe that if it were her birthday, she'd be making a big, big deal out of it. But because it was his birthday, nothing. Just crickets. Who cares? It's his birthday. So that's how you spent your birthday, Salah? In a tiny room with Chantal while she was doing the usual getting on live stream thing? Doesn't sound like your birthday was much fun. Okay, what else do we have here real quick? Oh, yeah. So there is a channel called Dough Cookie. And it looks like Allah, which was the friend of Salah. Is it Allah? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. So he got into Dough Cookie's live chat and people were asking him questions. And here are some of the answers, courtesy of Shenanigans. Dough Cookie, how is Salah stuck with Chantal? Allah says because he lost everything, friends and job. Let's just fix that. He didn't lose his friends and his job. He traded those things for Chantal. He had a choice. He could have said, my friends and my independence is more important than her. He could have backed away anytime he wanted. He decided to throw all of his chips on one toxic number. And here's the result. But that is the answer from Allah? Also from Dough Cookie, asking this question of Allah. How did this all start? Did Salah act different before meeting Chantal? Why is he doing this? Allah says, one of our friends, he did the same, and he's in Canada now, and he will try to do the same to go there, but he lost, and he stayed with this big box. And I guess he is referring to Chantal as the big box. So everybody's been saying, like, Salah has been doing this to get his way into Canada, although he should have realized a while ago that his plans were not going to come to fruition. She is not the way to Canada. She is not interested in going back to Canada. She certainly isn't interested in having him there. She might be afraid that once he gets there, he's going to ditch her. And so she's going to do everything in her power to keep him from doing what he wants to do. She's purposely creating the system to where he is going to be dependent on her and he can't get away. And if Salah had any lick of sense, he would realize that and get away. But he's determined to live off of her. So, the suffering continues and it's a suffering of his own making. Another one, courtesy of Shenanigans and Dough Cookie. Dough Cookie asked the question, do you still talk to Salah? Allah says, sorry, I lost him, finished because he never opened his mind. So I guess they don't talk anymore. That's really sad when you think about two people who were friends and you're losing a friend just because you want to live this lifestyle. You're determined to live off this woman. And there's everything you're losing, Salah, everything you've lost, you might potentially never get back. Like you've gone all in with Chantal, she's gone all in with you, and you two are in each other's way for being happy. And yet, the two of you, neither one of you will back away from this. So, look, suffer together if you want. Okay, this part from Danny Howlight. Foodie Beauty admits she has a problem with food and monetizes her bad moments. Let's listen.
Yeah, I have an eating disorder, Danny Howlett, but I still have a right to eat, right? So how is YouTube going to watch me?
You have a right to eat. Feel free to eat off camera. Nobody's stopping you from eating off camera. All YouTube is saying is, we know you have an issue and we're not going to let you profit off the issue and glorify it. That's all they're saying. So you can't use this as a defense, Chantal. Nope.
Be doing a mukbang of a totally normal portion or maybe a larger than normal portion.
Yeah, and she's been doing that too, thinking that if she eats a smaller portion on camera, she's going to fly beneath the radar. Nope. 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 They're going to see right through that.
And say that's a binge. So because I have binge eating disorder, I'm not allowed to eat on camera at all.
Nope. 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 You shouldn't. Not small meals, not big meals, none of that. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. Because that's just going to encourage you to keep going. If you are taking the source of your problem and you're turning it into content in any way, especially consuming said thing, you're never going to seek help. You're never going to want to because it's still part of your profit, still part of your bottom line. So the answer is no, Chantal. Mm-mm. Okay, this is from a recent video that she did. Whew, Chantal, you can filter your face, mama, but you can't filter the shadow. The shadow is telling on you. That's courtesy of Mrs. Robinson. Oh, this is a clip from the live, courtesy of Queen of WTF. She says, I call BS. They only seem to socialize with each other in Kuwait. Maybe Salah has friends, but she definitely doesn't. Now they're in a country for over a month, just the two of them, where they don't speak the language or know anybody. Yeah, so that seems to be an ongoing theme. So she went to Kuwait. She was there for months and months and months. She didn't have a group of people to socialize with. She was very content to sit in the apartment and do her food videos. And now they're in Thailand. And they've been there for over a month. Has there been any mention of talking to anybody, socializing with anyone? Let me tell you guys something. I have a friend that I've known for years. His name is Jeff. And he's been basically world traveling for the last several years. He's been going to different countries and he shows different pictures of where he goes and the people that he talks to. And he's constantly socializing. That's what you're supposed to do, to not only see different places, but talk to the people there. And like that adds to the experience. But it seems like every place that Chantal goes, she just isolates herself. How can you be a world traveler and isolate yourself from the world at the same time? It doesn't sound like much fun. But let's watch the clip.
One person and share a room and do things together for over a month. No, we don't get on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes everyone gets on.
Stop. What? You guys don't get on each other's nerves? The lie detector says that's a lie. Yeah, you lie. We don't get on each other's nerves. Oh, really? How is it that at the beginning of all this stuff with Thailand, Foodie, he was hanging out with you, but then over time he's kind of separated himself. He's taken walks by himself without you. He disappears at night without you. And you're over there snooping on his phone. So you guys are supposed to be a couple and you don't trust him. but you don't get on each other's nerves. I'm not even in the room, and I know that you probably get on his nerves. I know that you're way too much. You're a stage 5 clinger. Trying to put a coat of paint on a lie does not make the lie go away. It just doesn't.
On everyone's nerves, like not like nothing major, you know. But
If you guys are just having little quibbles, which happens in a couple relationship or even amongst friends, why are you looking at his phone? What's that about? If it's just a quibble, just a light disagreement, why look at his phone? Why go that far? That's something major. Why is your partner running all over Thailand without you? Disappearing, making a point not to come on camera with you, staying off camera. Something's up. We know it, Foodie. It's useless to lie. I don't know why you continue. I don't know what you think you're trying to prove by continuing to lie. All you're doing is making yourself look dumb. But go ahead and make yourself look more stupid if that's what you like to do. Okay. So we're done with Twitter. Let's move on to the live stream. We're not going to stay for all of it, like I said. We'll just cover a portion and move it along because I've got other stuff to look at and other stuff to do. So there's Foodie. I'm going to take a wild guess. It's just my opinion, okay? I'm allowed to give my opinion. She looks hamburger-eyed. She does. She doesn't look well. She looks very swollen. Even with the filters on, she looks ill. She doesn't look well. But hamburger-eyed. So I'll tell you what, Foodie, if you're in Thailand and you are complaining about the cost of cheese and cherries, and this is expensive and that's expensive, maybe the reason why you're so broke is you're spending money on things you shouldn't be spending money on. Buy some healthy food and less green. You got money for green, you got money for food. And if you got money for food, you can stop all that whining about how much it costs. Okay? I'm just saying.
after I get off here, actually, I might go to bed and get up early. I want to try. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm saying this. I want to try using the gym here. I don't know. I've never used a gym at a hotel. I don't think
What?
maybe once or twice. Can't even remember. Hi, Dawn.
So she's trying to say she's going to use the gym. Foodie, you were in Kuwait and you lived in an apartment building that they had a downstairs gym. You never used it. They had a swimming pool. You never used that either. Now you're trying to say in Thailand, you're going to use the gym? Look, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what else is wrong with you, but I would think that it would benefit you to just fix things to where you are consuming less calories, create a calorie deficit to where just by that alone, you're starting to lose weight. Because the less weight you have on your frame, the less pressure you're putting on your lower back and your joints. And the easier you'll have in moving around and doing things. You know, focusing more on that than actual exercising, because exercising might be dangerous for you.
Hi. I have red skin too, and it looks terrible when sunburned. That's why I decided to become what? Yeah, mine is like I have rosacea in my cheeks. I don't know. I don't think the products I'm using are working very well. I'm telling you, nothing works as well as Lush.
You know what would help your skin to look better? Taking care of the body that the skin is on, because your skin is a reflection of your health. So if the body is healthy, the skin can be healthy. If you are consuming massive amounts of junk food and sugar and fats and carbs, and that's all you're stuffing into yourself, you're not getting proper sleep, the skin is going to reflect that. So it doesn't matter if you're buying a crap ton of Lush products or expensive beauty products. They can only do so much. If you're unhealthy, and that's going to radiate right through your skin. You want your skin to look better. Take care of the body that it's on, foodie.
Hi, Bear Punk. Hi, babe. Wherever you are. I was about to upload the 49th anniversary of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974. How many times have you seen that movie, Ghostface? Go to the gym or don't? Well, yeah, so I'm gonna maybe go tomorrow.
Maybe.
You're just looking around the YouTube. Remember when? Yeah, well, welcome. Never forget sunscreen. I have sunscreen. That's the frustrating part. I don't wear it. Vanessa, because like I feel like it's like really cloudy when we go out, you know. But I guess the UV rays are probably still strong. Thank you, Jay. That's nice. Aloha, community. Hello, babe. Salah and Chantal. You pieces, what's up? Sunscreen is the most important part of a skincare routine, really? I never realized how important it was, but I guess like the sun does age your skin faster. You've seen it 20 times. I've seen that movie maybe 4 or 5 times. Have I learned any Thai? Only thing I've learned was like Sawadi Cup and Cup Kum Cup. Like thank you and hello. Hi Fernanda. Cup Kum Ka. No. Sawadi Ka. Even with overcast sun, oh yeah, really? I better start using my sunscreen. But it makes my skin break out, I think, when I do use it. Halloween candy. I'm an old beezer, but I think you've worked on yourself a lot and overcame some hate, so I'm back to bees.
You know, I just got through reacting to the video put out by What's Happening, and it included some clips of Chantal when she was younger, about 4 or 5 years ago, and her taking a walk. And now that I'm watching this right behind it, it's like, wow. I'm not just talking about her appearance. It's like you can hear the difference in her voice, like how much labored the breathing in and out is compared to what it was then. Insane.
Welcome back, Halloween candy. I wish all of you could come back with your original names. That would be so cool. But no, that's awesome. Thanks for coming back. Let's bees. There's so many sunscreens. Oh, I hate shopping. Like, if it takes too long, like to find a good one, something, it frustrates me. But I know what you mean. Yes, messy, I am. Yeah. Thanks, average. I'm so happy. Um, use sunscreen every single day. Okay, I will take your guys' advice. Jenna, hello. Foodie boot bob sneak snop. Yalla. How many of you say that in your everyday life? Uh, oh, Jenna, yeah, they deserve it, you know. But, you know, the reason I don't bother to tell them off every day is because, like, they do this thing where they talk about you, they say shit about you, they do things to you in your.
Oh, did you hear that? Bad word. Bad word come out of her mouth. She used a curse word. But that's nothing shocking. I mean, she's making up her own rules about being a newly reverted Muslim woman, like the profanity just coming out of her mouth. But she's about to get into talking about the reaction channels.
Life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then whenever you finally had enough and you decide to turn around and defend yourself once in a while, they cry and go, oh my God. This is what narcissists do. They want to make you feel crazy for your reaction to their abuse. So for me, it's like, this is what.
Let me get some coffee. Hold up. So reacting to somebody's video or live stream is now abuse? I'm sorry. I mean, putting on somebody's video and then just reacting to it like I'm doing with her live right now. I'm sorry, that's not abusive. If you don't go too far, it's not abusive. You're just giving your opinions and you're putting them out there for other people, and people can either agree or disagree as they choose. But part of your problem, Chantal, is that you're a busybody. On one side, you say, I don't pay attention to the negativity. On the other side, you confess to basically watching all the reaction channels to see what they're saying. You got to pick a side, mama, and stay there. When you sit there and you claim that the reaction channels are being abusive, no, we're not. We're just reacting to your content, the content that you put out. But that's all we're doing. I'm looking in your chat right now. Do y'all see any reaction channel handles in there? Look, I'm showing it in real time. So if the reaction channels are not in there bugging her, how are we bullies? How are we abusive? We stay out of her backyard and we leave her alone. She'll do her live streams, she'll do her videos, we react to it, we put it on our channels. That's as far as it goes. But yet she keeps tiptoeing in everybody else's backyard, seeing what's going on, making herself mad for no reason.
What these people want, they want a reaction, they want me to feel down, they want me to to bring up my emotions and rage so they can get off on it. And you know what? It's not gonna happen. Sorry. Hi, Tangerine. You have to find the right one. Yeah, true. Just like moisturizers and
You know what? Let's clarify that. She said that we're poking at her, we're provoking her for a rage. No, we want her to be her authentic self. The Kuwait arc and now the Thailand arc, this is not Chantal. This is the really fake, phony persona, Chantal, and we can't stand it. This is not who she really is. We know it, and she knows it. She doesn't have to go back to Canada and get deep into the party favors and be completely feral. She doesn't have to do that. She could just go home and be her real, authentic self. Because that part of her is just in a cage inside of herself, locked up, wanting to come out. We want authentic Chantal, not fake, phony persona, cosplaying something I'm not, Chantal. And let's be clear, she's got an anger problem. She loves to rage at people. She likes to tell people off. And she hasn't been able to do that properly in the longest. And you got to know it's driving her mad.
skin cleansers. Hello, Vanessa. I'll be 51 in a few weeks and I've been using sunscreen every single day. Really, Fernanda? Oh, speaking of birthdays, guess who's having a very special birthday? And like here it will be in like a couple hours, but October 4th, King Beezer's birthday.
What a great wife you are. What an absolute great wife you've turned out to be, Foodie. You're supposed to be married. He's your husband, right? Your husband. What are you doing for his birthday? Are you guys going out, spending some personal time away from YouTube? Holding hands, walking along the sand, doing a little beach picnic in the dark, that sort of thing? I mean, you're a YouTuber. You said you had a private life. Why not just take one night away from YouTube and spend the night just making your husband feel special? No, where are you? You're in front of a camera doing the same old, same old. And he's modding in your room. He's not going out and having a good time. You decided to do a live. He's got a mod for you, so you're stopping him from having a good time. Once again, that seems to be a constant with you. I'm going to stop you from having a good time. And you wonder why he's always separating himself away from you.
Birthday, Salah. His B-day. We're like deciding what to do, but we're going to do something for sure. Neve Campbell's birthday? No way. She has like the same birthday as Salah as her birthday.
You know what? If you actually cared about Salah, Chantal, you know what you would do? You would look at Salah and go, listen, You know I'm not a people person. I don't like to go out. I don't like to be around people. I know that being here for over a month with me is stressful. It's your birthday. You go out and you have a good time. Go walk around, be around people. I'm sure he'd take you up on that offer. That would be the kindest thing you could do. Say, listen, I know I'm a bit of a drag. I know I'm a lot to deal with. Take some time for yourself on your birthday and just enjoy your birthday, because me being around it, you're not going to enjoy it. And I know it and you know it. So I'm going to be unselfish and say, you take care of you tonight. Don't worry about modding for me. I got this. I got other mods. You go out and have a good time. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you excuse him from mod duties for one night so he can go out and play? But no, you're always thinking about yourself.
October 4th. I can use a good rat face. Hey, it's beauty. Yeah, I'm glad. We should make ASMR. Welcome. ASMR vids? Maybe.
No.
Yeah. What? You miss beezing in the villa? I know that you guys miss beezing. Like,
You miss beezing. You really miss it. You miss all the things that you used to do in Canada. And now the very last portion of beezing is getting cut off. No more going to town on food on camera. So no party favors. Can't do the party favors. The one thing you're allowed to do legally, you can't do it on YouTube and get paid for it. Like, how are you going to beeze? Beezing is misbehaving. How are you going to misbehave, Chantal? Can't use party favors, can't use food. So where's the misbehaving going to come into this? The beezing days are over. Courtesy of YouTube. Thank you, YouTube.
in the villa. Obviously, I know you guys, like, in a way, like, a lot of you guys who have, like, spent every day and night in the villa, and I just, like, I don't really miss I miss some things, obviously,
Yes,
but
you do.
I'm like, I don't want to, like, ever go back there, and, like, I was like, I didn't know this, but, like, your music playlist is like I didn't clean up my phone, my music for like ever. So I finally was starting to clean out some video, like music from my playlists. And man, like the memories are like torture. I'm like legit, like just traumatized by a lot of things.
Wait, is she trying to say that music traumatizes her? What? What?
From back in Canada, and like the music, it like brings that all right back. The minute you like,
You know what? Stop. Full stop with that, Chantal. Please stop. Please cut that out. You claim different things have traumatized you, different things have hurt you, and yet, strangely enough, you'll bring those things up freely. When you start talking about a certain somebody, you'll get very nostalgic. You won't even get that look in your eye like you're kind of thinking about it and reliving it in your head, and it's taken you to a bad place. You don't have that kind of visceral reaction. You're actually nostalgic about that time. I would think somebody who's been through something traumatic, you're not going to be so free and open to bring it up, especially on YouTube. That's something you want to avoid talking about. But you look for any opportunity to bring it up for sympathy. Now you're trying to say music is traumatizing to you? It's the music's fault? No. No, it ain't.
I can understand why Islam is kind of like, some will argue that Islam is like, music is forbidden in Islam. I can understand why, because it's like it's the devil. Like it brings
No, it
back,
ain't.
it just stirs up these emotions in you. And It's horrible. 30th now. Yes, babe.
I refuse to believe that the music that I listen to is of the devil. Don't you sit there and tell me that Pink Floyd is the devil. I ain't gonna believe you. Someone needs to blast Dreamweaver through her bedroom window continuously. She hates that song.
So yeah, like I don't even want to think about the songs. Some of them were kind of weird. Remember that song I used to listen to? Oh my gosh, this was like from when I went to the gym. The Take It On Faith, my love. I think it was like Matt May.
So it's traumatizing me, yet she's singing the lyrics. Huh? It's traumatizing, but you're singing the lyrics right now. What? Make it make sense.
I'm like, oh my god. That's when I went to the gym. Every song I listened to, it reminded me of a moment in my life. So I want this. That's I know I want to start. I have started a new life, and there's all new music there now. Mostly Arabic music because it reminds me of my love. But yeah. So, anyways, I honestly stopped listening to music for like 5 years because of trauma. Really, ageless? I thought it was just me. I'm like, does anyone else get this like ick feeling when you listen to like songs?
Okay, yeah. So somebody, Ageless Beauty, saying, I honestly stopped listening to music for like 5 years because of trauma. I'm not saying anything bad about you, Ageless Beauty, just about Foodie. This comment that I'm going to be making is just for her. See, this is what I don't like. The fact that Foodie keeps bringing up things that allegedly happened to her, and those of us that know nothing happened to her. Nothing. But bringing up alleged trauma and bad memories to, in a manipulative way, try to bond with her audience and gain sympathy. By her opening up about so-called trauma, it's going to make other people open up about things that are wrong with them or things that have happened to them. And she's doing it for a reason and a purpose, to bond the audience with her. And also she's hoping that by opening up those old wounds within those people, by bringing up those bad memories, they'll also open up their wallets. People might get so sympathetic to her. Oh, I've been through that too. Here's a super chat. So doing the toxic bonding and trying to profit off of it, I got a problem with that. I got a big problem with that. Like just poking and prying at people's internal scars, hoping that dollar bills will come out of the open wounds. Disgusting.
Like it's almost like it's a deep melancholy. Like I hate it. It doesn't play with the right emotions with me. Some people, it's like a miracle cure for them. They put on music and they're like, for me, it's kind of the opposite. Yeah, Dawn, exactly. Music is life. Weezers. I came back as a viewer when we got out of the Villa of Freya. Really? I have a mixed. Face. I have a mixed, yeah, audience Freya for sure. Some people who only want to see the mess. Some people who want to see the good. You know. And the ones I need in my life right now are the ones who want to see the good. Songs are tied to memories, bad, good, and all in between. Yeah. It's so weird because every song that was coming on automatically on um, my playlist was songs, like it was on shuffle, and I was just like, I just want to listen to some old songs, like, and I'm just like on the porch, and I'm like, every song that came on was like one of my grandmother's favorite songs.
I don't know what's going on here. How she went without talking about grams for the longest. Now all of a sudden she's bringing up grams a lot. Every video, every live stream now, bringing up Grandma Sorrow. It's funny how she went a long time without bringing her up, without talking about her. But Lately, Chantal's been doing the most, doing a combination of poking and prodding at the reaction channels and being offensive at the same time trying to play the pathetic pity card. Maybe because she's afraid of losing more people off her channel. So let me just find any and every reason why people should feel sorry for me. Let me bring up my health problems. Let me bring up the unfortunate death of a relation. I'm sorry that Grandma Sorrow is no longer here. She wasn't even my grandmother. I had a grandmother who passed away, and I loved her to death, my Nana, and I miss her badly. But Chantal did not care about her Grams. She doesn't care about her family, period. And I think it's absolutely disgusting that for someone like Chantal, who claimed that she loved her Grams, if you loved your Grams, then you would have enough respect to not exploit her passing. You would let her rest in peace, as she should. Using the death of a loved one for sympathy is wrong. And monetizing it is also wrong. If you love Grams, you leave her alone. Don't talk about Grams. Let her rest. And stop bringing up your former pets. They're gone. They're in better places too. BBJ is happy. She's healthy. She's wonderful. Sam's in a better place. Stop trying to pull stuff into your toxic verse and exploit things that are out of your reach. Use other means to make money. It's just sad what you're trying to do.
Like that song, Cold Little Heart, remember from Big Little Lies? I'm bleeding, my cold little heart. Oh, I can't stand myself. You got married, Moon and Stars.
Who are these people telling her she should be on The Voice? You know what? You're right. She should be on The Voice. Let her go on The Voice. Let it happen. Then we could see her without her filters. And she could be in front of an audience, and what's going to happen is going to happen. Go ahead, Chantal. Go on The Voice. I support that. I support that thought very much.
Mabruk, Mabruk. I'm so happy. You can't erase your past. I know.
No, you can't. You can delete all the videos you want off your channel. Other videos are out there. And I find it a strange, interesting coincidence that the clip channels are getting hit right now. People you don't like. Could it be because you were trying to get rid of the evidence that they have about you exploiting your problem with food? Is that it? You've been behind the scenes with your little Twitter fingers reporting people, Chantal? Because that's something you do. You're a coward. You don't do things directly with your whole chest. No, you'll try and hide in the shadows, or you'll get other people to do your dirty work. You know, your obvious is obvious. They get hit. You make a community post gloating. Couldn't keep that to yourself, could you? Of course not.
But I don't want to think about it either. I know that's bad. Probably not healthy. On The Voice, yeah, sure. Jazakallah. Are you so okay? I forget. Forgive me, Moon and Star. Moon and Star's been around for a while. Are you Muslim or the person you're marrying married Muslim? Or you just know, like, oh, you said you have some in your family, I think. What else came on? Crying by Roy Orbison is like torture. That's my grandma loved Roy Orbison. Oh my gosh. Hi, Sue Ann. I don't know. We're gonna do something for his birthday. We're gonna do something. No, I didn't know. This is a shirt. It's not an abaya, Bucky. It's a shirt. I'm wearing shirt and pants. So I deleted those songs. Goodbye. What color are your tone? Ew. Do you like Post Malone? Honestly, Jenna, I've never even heard one song by him. I'm Arab mixed with Afghani. Oh, Moon and Stars. TikTok. Do you follow me on? Check the description of my videos. All the ways are there. Hi Bella. Hi. Yeah, we're still in Thailand. No, he's on the porch. Google it and listen. Okay, I'll have to listen. You miss Julia? Me too. Soon, guys. Soon.
You know, the way that she answered that question and she looked down, it makes me wonder what happened with Julia and the hamster. I'm not trying to upset anybody out there, but just that reaction, it just makes me wonder, like, who's taking care of Julia and the hamster? Are they still there? They've been gone for over a month. Like, is there going to be some big story if she does go back to Kuwait of, oh, Julia's gone or somebody's got her and Julia's no longer there?
I'm trying to think of the Spider-Man. Is that the song that's like, they say that a hero can...
Chantal just got through telling us the music is the devil. No, your voice is. You're hurting my eardrums. Cut that out.
Davis. uh, yeah, Canny, I'm okay on that front. I'm just like tired, like going out, like the heat, everything. It just like makes when you're like so drowsy, you feel almost like drunk. You're just like, messy. I can't say. Coconut oil is excellent for skin. Really? I find oils like sometimes they like break me out. I don't know why. But coconut oil is supposed to be good, yeah. Could you maybe try to get your hands on a makeup brand called Isadora?
Like, what is this? This is her live stream, and yet she's always talking about beauty products and, oh, I put this on my screen and that's on my skin and this is better. This is not a makeup channel, Chantal. Nobody comes here looking for makeup tips, for beauty products that they should use. That's not what this is. And if that's what this live stream is, you should title it as such. Like, I know your chats are very open ended. You can go any which way you want to, but the fact that you do these live streams and you're always talking about the beauty products because you've got nothing else to talk about, not because you got a passion for beauty products. You just don't know what to say. You come into the table with nothing.
Oh, I don't know. I can look into it, Freya. Like, what country is it from? Manufactured in?
God, move along.
You, like, you're the cause of that outburst. Um, you have more low days than highs. Yeah, I mean, it's normal, you know. I wish you well too, Moon and Stars. Do you think mental health meds aren't real meds? Electroconvulsive, no. Well, mm-mm. Amethysto, really? Hi, olive juice.
Okay, so Mimi H says, what medication do you take? I understand if you don't want to share. I'm just curious. Well, again, I'm not her doctor. I'm just going by what Chantal has told us. She has had blood clots in her lungs before, pulmonary embolisms. So she should be on a blood thinner to keep that from happening again. So that's one medication. She's also mentioned that, oh, shoot. She's got diabetes. I don't know if she's going to take anything for that. What else? What else? What else? Oh, she also said that she suffers with depression. So she takes medication for that. So she's in Thailand and she's run out of her medications. When she was living at the villa with Pete's, she was taking his medication. She didn't go to the doctor and get her script redone and refilled. So she should be on at least a couple, if not more than a couple of things while she's in Thailand.
Yeah, need vitamins. All you need. What medication do you take? It's like escitalopram, Cipralex. We need to catch up. Absolutely. For sure. Yeah. Message me. I'll message you back. Um, you shouldn't take them. I'll go take them now. Welcome, all beezers. Thanks, babe. You're so sweet. You must be tired too, right? You are. I've been watching you for years. You are hilarious and a risk taker. Both admire. Thanks, Marky. I appreciate that. You control yourself. No one can make you act out unless you let them. Yeah. I mean, ideally, we are in control, but I mean, people are not in control of their emotions all the time because, there could be many factors in that, and I think it's pretty messed up if people just like provoke you just to like oh well, you should be controlling yourself afterwards. You know what I mean? It's just
Nobody's provoking Chantal. Again, y'all, look at the chat. It's right there. Full transparency of what I'm reacting to. Look at the chat. Do y'all see any reaction channels, any clip channels in her chat while this live was going on? Absolutely not. We're trying to provoke her? No, she provokes herself. She actively, openly provokes herself. She goes to channels that she knows talks about her, and she looks for reasons to get angry. Even the one person she claims she hates the most, French Fry Girl. French Fry Girl will be on her channel during her stream with her chatters with the girl gang, and Chantal will be lurking in the background watching. She won't talk in the chat, but she'll be lurking. And you know she lurks because directly after that, she'll make a community post or she'll do a video talking about the stream that Frenchie had just done. So Frenchie doesn't come into Chantal's stream and makes herself known, but Chantal is all up her backside. Oh, you said this and you said that and you were hateful. Nobody told you to go over there, Chantal. Nobody told you to lurk around. You choose to do that, knowing how it's going to make you feel.
it's ridiculous. Yeah, happy birthday, babe. um,
It's vulgar.
People are human and they have limits, you know? Hi, can you please do the beaver from Lady and the Tramp? Say, that works well. I love the Tramp Beaver. He's my favorite character. There's like a live action Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus. Have you guys seen it? I don't know if it's worth a watch. I started watching a movie called Make a Rage Post and Delete It in 24 Hours. Yeah, I delete it not because like I regret what I say, but because honestly at this point it might make me a terrible human being, but I don't give a crap about any of these people. Like I have no sympathy. I don't even have empathy for them, and that's like really I don't like.
Okay, couple things. If you don't give a crap about these people, why comment at all? Why make a community post or several all in a row? Why go that far? If you don't care, then you don't care. You are the most bothered, unbothered person I know, Chantal. People who are truly unbothered don't pay attention to something. They just turn their back and they don't turn around. You make your community posts because you want to rage in a video, and for some reason, you're not. Maybe Salah has told you, don't you get in a live and rage. Don't you do a video and rage, ma'am. He's keeping that muzzle on you. And the only way you can do it is through a community post. That's the only way you can vent out your anger. And the laughable part about that is in the past, when you got mad, you could turn your anger into a little bit of profit. Your rage videos, they made more than a little bit of money. But now the only place you can rage is the community post, and that's not making you money. You're doing it for free. I love that for you. but you'll rage on your community tab, and then you don't want to get in trouble saying stuff, and YouTube maybe throwing a strike or demonetizing you. So you get rid of it real quick. You'll leave it up just long enough for the reaction channels and Twitter to get it. Then you'll get rid of it. But it shows how much of a coward you are, because you'll say things with your whole chest. You'll throw rocks and then you'll hide your hands.
Myself that way, but I really just, certain people online have just done so much to me that I just could give a crap about their life, them, period, and like at all. So what I say about them is, I mean that. I mean that with all my chest. They can F off. But I delete it because I don't want that dirtiness in their faces staining my community post.
He's a liar. She deletes it because she doesn't want to get in trouble. And she knows it takes at least a day or two for YouTube to look at anything that's been reported. It's the same situation when she was doing live streams and videos, and she would be completely out of pocket. She wanted to say what she wants to say and get away with it, so she'll dirty delete. She knows that we got them, but if it's off her channel, then it removes her from any liability. Gaming the system.
Like when it comes to certain people, my heart is black, like what I'm wearing, and I can't help that. I think that, like when you've been just through enough, maybe someday I'll be able to just like let everything go, but I just can't. I just can't. Like when I was going through some of the worst things in my life, and yeah, it was public, but
I'm going to fix that for her. She was going through the worst things in her life. Let me fix it to how it really was. I was putting myself unnecessarily through different things that I didn't have to, but I wanted to. Use the right wordage, Chantal. I was going through some of the worst things in my life. No, you are putting yourself through things. You were going to see Natter. You were spending your time and your money on Natter. Everybody on your channel, even the reaction channels, telling you, showing you proof what a bad guy he was. You didn't want to hear it, because the heart wants what it wants, and your heart decided it wanted Natter. It didn't matter what anybody told you. You decided, I want him and I'm going to get him. He's going to be mine. I'm going to own him. And I'm going to do it by creating a channel for him, doing the videos for him, doing the editing, doing the thumbnails, paying for his groceries, paying for the cable, paying for the internet, paying for a new iPad, new iPhone. I'm going to do all these things for this man, because every time I do something, he owes me and I own him. Because you don't do things out of true generosity. There's a reason. There's a purpose. You are setting things in motion to get leverage over another person. But despite your best efforts, it didn't work. So this nonsense of all these things that I went through, no, it was things you put yourself through by your choice. By choice. You had your own place, your own money, your own car. You could have shut off that phone and not gone back anytime you wanted. Nobody forced you to be around him. So you were suffering by your own hand, nobody else's.
I just, no. You shouldn't care. But I should feel like I should care about like people on a human level, and there's some people I don't. I really just, I'm void of any kind of feeling. Like it's sad to say, but maybe someday that will change. I hope it does. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's bad to feel that way about anybody, but it's, I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie to myself, you know. Yeah. Not all people are worth it. Yeah. So, thank you so much, Jessica. Thanks, babe. I mean, I don't mean to sound negative. I am being negative, but I mean, like,
By the way, Beezers or subscribers over there, did you hear what she just said? Did you pay attention to that part where she says she doesn't care about people? She feels nothing for anybody else. Did you guys pick up on that part? Expand on that. She just told all of you to your faces, I don't care about anybody. I don't care about any of you. You're of no thought to me. And that's the way she's always been. She is concerned for nothing but herself. She cares for no one but her. Anybody else's suffering, anybody else's pain, she doesn't care. She's nobody's friend. Yet she expects everyone to care about her.
I guess you should know, like, I'm not always going to be a positive, happy person. I don't think so. I think I'm just like, I'm going through so many, like, I've been through so much. Going through so many changes, trying to adapt and trying to learn how to deal with everything. And sometimes there's slip ups, you know?
Slip up.
Yeah.
So writing an entire community post about Frenchie was a slip up. That was an oops. Oh, oops. I just sat here for like 20, 30 minutes raging into Frenchie. That was a mistake. That's a really long mistake, Chantal. A really thought out mistake. It's not like stepping on a banana peel and falling on the sidewalk. But that's a mistake. That's an oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Listen, if you sit down to write a community post or put together a picture of somebody, you're photoshopping stuff in, you're putting stuff in a thumbnail. That's not a mistake. You were thinking about what you did. You planned it all out. That's not a mistake. That's a choice.
For sure. So, psychopathic. Well, I don't know. But no, because I love and care about a lot of people. And
Oh, I love this part. Gemini Jim says now they are sending your videos to YouTube because of the new terms of service about eating problems. Yes, I have seen that on Twitter. And you know what? If she weren't breaking any rules, if she had nothing to worry about, then she would have nothing to worry about. She's worried because she knows her videos violate that. If you've done nothing wrong, you got nothing to worry about. You're cool as a cucumber. You worry when you have done something wrong and you're guilty of something and you know it. You know it.
I have like, I have, I feel bad for a lot of people and compassion for people. So
No, you
that's not
don't.
true. I think whenever people like abuse you and treat you a certain way for so long, you just completely don't give a shit about them at all anymore.
Listen, Chantal, stop trying to trauma bond with your audience over something that never happened to you. That's especially disgusting. The fact that you want to be a victim so bad. You want to glorify and monetize victimhood so bad, you're willing to go to your audience and talk about something that never freaking happened to you. Putting on this picture of he hurt me so bad. No, he didn't. You hurt yourself. You're continuing to hurt yourself. But purposely bringing up things that allegedly happened to you because you're fishing. You're looking for people in your audience that maybe that happened to them and you can bond with those people. That's a wrong way to bond with people, by opening up their scars. Stop it. Respect the people that have been through some things in life that still to this day hurt them. Stop poking out their scars looking for dollar bills to come pouring out.
Whatever, Gemini Gem, let them. Who cares? They do everything. They try everything. Instead of worrying about their life, they try to ruin mine. Like, okay, how is that working out for you?
Again, if you did nothing wrong and you're guilty of nothing, why be all sour in the mouth about it? Why wouldn't her answer be, let him send my videos to YouTube. I've done nothing wrong. I'm within the terms of service. It's all good. She ain't saying that. She's not saying it because she knows what she's done and what she said. And now it's coming back to haunt her. This whole toxic wheel that's been rolling for the last 4 or 5 years is about to break. And she's worried because once that wheel is broken, how is she going to keep rolling through YouTube? We'll see.
So, anyways. Icarus, people have been through different levels of things, different things. And some people handle things more. And I'm not acting out. How am I acting out? Once in a while, making a community post addressing something is not acting out. I don't go real life and ruin people's lives or try to. So,
no, you just have other people do it for you. You play dirty pool. You know, you're smart in ways you shouldn't be smart, Chantal. You're that sneaky, evil smart. And you're just sneaky, evil smart enough that you realize that this is your only source of income. So you're going to make sure that you're going to protect your income. And if you can get other people to do your dirty work, you'll do it. You'll find people that will basically white knight you, and they'll get on their horses with their swords and they'll ride into battle for you. And that way you can be on the side of the field going, wasn't me. I didn't say that. I didn't do that. It was not me. And your channel stays safe. You get other people to do your dirty work because you've already been in trouble. You've already had your channel taken away once. But it's all about protecting that precious income because that's all you got left.
I would say I'm the better person, even though I don't care about them whatsoever. So, yeah. Sorry. I could list the amount of things these people have done to me and versus what I've even done, period, for sure. I wish we were neighbors and we could hang out. That would be cool if we all like bees or.
So she just sat here and said, well, I don't do anything to anybody. Here's something that Chantal did. Janice says, what about calling CPS on that one woman? Yeah, you did that. But I don't do anything to anybody, right, Chantal?
Village, imagine. I don't know. I never called CPS on a woman. Prove it.
Liar.
Never called. I was really mad for her harassing me in real life. And I said, maybe I should send your harassment to CPS and call them. But I never did. Never happened. And that was like 2017. So please find something else to crucify me with. Please. Because you're just really, it's old.
Ooh, you know, guys, I feel like we're about ready to start cooking. Smug, nasty Chantal it's coming out. Y'all hear it? You hear that tone in her voice? That head cheerleader voice? Oh, we're getting there. Good. Keep going, Chantal. Do it.
Old and you're reaching. And it's sad. It all comes down to jealousy at the end of the day. They have no life. They want your life. Do you not want? Well, I would never want to be them.
Well, we wouldn't want to be you either. I wouldn't trade my life for your life. Paycheck or not, I would never. It's not worth it. I got the better end of the deal. That'd be like trading a gold mine for a shaft. No, thank you. You can keep your shaft over there.
I lost my dad, mom, and brother in a 4-year span. But I'm really sorry to hear that. Sing Shake It Off. Yeah, right. You know what? That's like, I don't know. I can't get into Taylor Swift music. I don't know why. Goodbye, Icarus. If you're going to like shame me for having feelings about certain things, then go somewhere else.
So this person, Icarus' sister, says, honestly, I try to see things from the perspective of the underdog. But you make that really fucking hard, sorry, bad word. You make that really hard, Chantal. So their comment was not mean or nasty. But what they were basically saying is, like, I try to see things from your point of view, Chantal, but sometimes just the way you behave, it makes it hard. And she just goes off on this person.
Beezer Village. They want clicks no matter what. I know. I find that funny that people are like, well, they have the nerve to say that I'm jealous of like someone's of reactors' views if they have more views than me. Like, how can you be jealous of someone who wouldn't have any views if it wasn't for your content? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You are jealous. You're jealous. You are envious. You are angry. You're bitter and you're salty. That when you do the content on your channel and you're doing a live like this, not many people are in your chat. Not many people watch, even after the replay. But then someone like French Fry Girl reacting to your content, her average people that are in the chat and watching is like 3,000, almost 4,000. That's her average. When is the last time you've seen numbers like that, Chantal? So you do the content. Not many people care. Okay. Somebody else does it. They make it more entertaining and their numbers are huge. And you can't tell me that doesn't make you feel a certain kind of way because I don't believe that. You're jealous of that French Fry Girl money. I think it's wonderful. And I think it's just blessed irony that when she started out, like you were making the bigger money, now she's making more than you, get more views than you. And I love that the most for you and for her. That you sit there and you spy on her chats. You see the super chats flying by. You see the amount of people. And you know how to do analytics. You're adding up things in your head and it's driving you mad. Mad. Because I'm sure all you're doing over there is thinking about, I wish I could have that money. I could buy so many nashies. I could go back home to Canada, but I'm broke, so I can't.
So, whenever. Just try to like, this is a challenge, okay? Just try to do vlogging and not even put my name in a tag, not even a tag. Don't use my image. Don't do anything related to me and see what happens long enough for a long enough period because at first people are going to go, oh, let's show her. So after that, let's see how far you get on YouTube.
You know what, Chantal? I don't put tags of you on my videos. Yeah, I do show your image. But for years, that's how you were fine with the reaction channels covering you. Now all of a sudden you're not. You seem to have this overinflated idea that you're the be all end all, that there's no one else to react to. And a lot of channels are starting to look around for other people to cover. It's already started. That process is already started. Because even while you're still around, you've just gotten really boring. And when people get bored, they don't watch. So other people look to see what we can do to entertain them. So why are you acting like you're the most entertaining thing on YouTube? You're not. Your train wreck used to have an entertainment value attached to it, but no more. You stopped being entertaining a while ago. And you've not been bothering to fix that, finding a way to make it better.
Moon and stars, yeah. I don't know. It's whatever. It's so toxic. And to say it doesn't get to you once in a while would be lying. Hi, Creepy Comfort. What Europe country would I want to visit? I want to visit a lot of them. I don't even know all the countries that are in Europe. Because geographically, I don't know. I was getting pushed by bullies and they had the nerve to brag about my life. Nah. I don't have to be accountable to anybody except for me and her husband. Exactly. Even you.
Oh no. Some of the trolls in the chat. Foodie Unbeauty says, why doesn't Salah cam up with you in the apartment? And who takes a month vacation? Kuwait kicked you out for 30 days. Well, she had to leave because she had to renew her visa. This was a visa run, yet she will never admit to it. But you're right. Who takes a 30-day vacation, especially if you don't have that much money saved up?
You guys, you don't.
I mean, the fact that she went to Thailand with less than a week's worth of outfits says everything. Who goes to another country for 30 days without at least 2 weeks worth of outfits? She took like maybe 4 or 6 outfits and that's it. So it's pretty apparent that she only was going to stay there for a week, and then things just drug out a lot longer.
Oh, it's stranger as anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. The trolls are mad because I speak truth. Why does it matter to you how long we're on vacation? Are you jealous? Like, what's your problem? Like, we're allowed to be on vacation as long as we want. Whether I'm here for a visa, whether I'm not here for a visa, it's none of your business and has no impact on your life. So who cares? Like, how is that a flex? Like, I don't understand. I really don't get it. The karma will catch up. It already does in some ways. I'm glad to see. Yeah, they're miserable and will never leave you alone because they are jealous of you being able to stay the crown queen pizza. Thanks, babe. I'm sorry to like bring it up and like we really try hard not to talk about like haters and same old like whatever people like hemming and hawing about haters. But why aren't people who are targeted over and over allowed to like talk about it once in a while?
Who's targeting her? Nobody's targeting her. She's painting this false picture as she's being targeted. People reacting to you as not putting a target on you. Although that's the narrative that you're going with, because in every story, a narcissist either wants to be the hero or the victim. So now we're going with the victim narrative.
Wow, that's so stupid. Like people are allowed to come at us every day with dumb BS conspiracies that are just.
Who's coming at you? Who's coming at you? Where are these people in your chat? Them being in your chat, that's coming at you. Them being on their channels and giving their opinions is not coming at you. They're just reacting. This sounds like you're going to them looking for a reason to be mad.
I don't even want to say like, but we can't like retort at all. You know what I mean? Specialized in fondue. Thank you, Ichabod. Yeah.
Booger.
They're being silly. Yeah.
Bugs.
Excuse me.
Ow.
Should come visit you in the UK. That would be cool. I mean, someday maybe we'll go to the UK for sure. Definitely want to travel more places. We will travel more places, inshallah. Hi, Colleen. Yeah. Once you start going places, I mean, I don't think I will travel this long. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It depends where we go. But hi, Fluffy. Tell them this channel's about you. Yes, exactly. Come visit me in California. Troll, super chat of you saying the busted sausage dress had skid marks. And you said at least only my butt has skid marks instead of my face like you. I know, it's mean. And yes, it is. It is haram to talk about people in a bad way. Princess Yasmin, thank you.
Oh no, who is this person talking about the Pacific Northwest? No, don't tell her that. I'm in Washington right now. I'm about to go to Oregon. Don't tell her to come over here. Bad idea. Bad idea. Don't listen to that, Chantal. Washington is beautiful. It is. But she doesn't need to be over here. Who's telling her that? Cut it out.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. But I mean, sometimes that's it. I can't help it. Feels good to like tell people off sometimes. I can't help it. That's something I'm still struggling with. Every day I say, like, Ya Allah, please, give me strength not to tear into someone today because it's hard. It's really hard. My husband is Afghani, but he was born in Pakistan and he lives in Saudi Arabia. Oh, wow. Nice. I'm laughing. Yeah, I'm okay. What are you doing to work on your anger issues?
Yeah, what are you doing to work on that anger issue of yours? What are you doing?
Not a whole lot.
There it is. She's got an anger problem. Not fixing it. Same thing with the rest of her issues. What are you doing to fix the hurts, Chantal? Nothing. And not because she doesn't have resources available, not because there's no help available. There's lots of help. There's lots of ways to go about healing a problem. She's not interested. I know I have all these things wrong with me, and I could reach out for help, but I'm not. I would rather monetize my issues. I would rather glorify my issues and let them continue rather than change and evolve and be better. Let's monetize these things so that the wounds never heal. They'll continue to be infected.
Would you like to be treated about that? About what? The anger issues? Yeah, for sure. Maybe. Indian food is my favorite. Anything spicy with rice. Yes, I know. Me too. I love like spicy curry. It's like, why? What the heck? Kia drives. Coffee run in Kuwait. Yeah, I did a video.
You know, every single time that Chantal does a live, it's the same. She might say something of interest, but you got to search for that thing of interest in mountains and mountains and mountains of useless talk about food. She'll turn every live into talking about food. Always about the doggone food.
Video, you know, to live stream that day. No, I won't be driving. So, but yeah, Salah can come for sure. And babe, are you gonna take us on coffee runs? I've been so angry lately, but I think it might be my time of the month soon. Oh yeah, can't control it either. That messes with your hormones for sure. I used to get so wickedly BIT, like really bad. Maybe go out and about.
And that might be some other medication that she should be taking because she did have a hysterectomy and she should be taking some hormone replacements. She's not taking those either. So like she's in Thailand right now with no medication whatsoever.
We did actually, spooky. Oh, you mean right now? No, we were out all day. We just came back. I don't know why people just assume we don't go out at all. I mean, I had like a.
I doubt that. See, this is how I know she's lying. Because Chantal had been out literally all day. Wouldn't she be exhausted? Wouldn't she just want to pass right out? Like tired, done, spent. She doesn't look tired to me.
Few days there where I was like not feeling well mentally at all and just like needed to rest a bit. But now I'm like, we've been back out. We did the vlog that I put out yesterday. We were out all day on the boat. I mean, I don't know what else people want me to do, run in the jungle and like waltz with a gorilla. Like, would that make people say, oh, well, at least she's out? And you know what? Like the people saying that, you're right. Jenna, the people saying that, well, as she should get out of the hotel, she's so lazy, are like sitting on their big behinds and literally just sitting there. Like, I don't get it.
Okay, so you know what? She's over there saying, we've done so much, right? Like that's her defense. We've shown you guys so many things about Thailand. This is the part where I'm going to be making you guys mad, real mad. Because I'm going to show you what you're missing out in Thailand that she hasn't shown you yet. And she's been there for a month. So there really is no excuse. No excuse. Let's see. I'm looking. Hold up. Here. Let me just show you what we haven't seen yet. Real quick. Okay. Paste. Booger, what are you doing? She got the zoomies. Okay. She's playing with my hair tie. That's just, she's doing the cat thing. All right. 21 of the most beautiful places in Thailand. There's Mai Hong Son. Oh, breathtaking mountains. The White Temple, Chiang Rai. Gorgeous. Oh my God. And it's a Buddhist temple. High Canyon. Elephant Nature Park, the Silver Temple, temples everywhere. Like, these are the places that Chantal has not shown us yet. So how about we do this? Beautiful places in Thailand. How about the images? We'll just pick up. Here we go. Look, here's Thailand. Here's the Thailand that you beezers are not seeing because Chantal doesn't like water and she doesn't want Salah anywhere near the water in the beaches. Look at that gorgeous water. Look at those islands. Look. Look. Lovely. So lovely. Look at this. Wow. Look at all this loveliness. And you're never going to see that through her. So I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. That's just a sample of what she's not showing you. Anything having to do with beach or water, she's not going to show it to you. She doesn't want Salah around the pretty ladies.
It's ridiculous. But no, sorry. I'm not spooky. I'm not like picking on your comment. But yeah, we were out all day. So I'm happy being here right now. Made wine and beer. I had like homemade beer once. It wasn't really good. And homemade wine, it was okay. Messy, I'm not going to discuss my financial situation with you. No offense. Really? No. More surface area. No, I didn't even hear about the Halloween candy. I'm fine, okay? No worries. We had this like planned, like the trip planned, like generally, but when we decided to go, it was just like spur of the moment kind of. But spontaneous is good too. You've never had a ranch? Mike, hi Mike. Hope you're having a nice day. Enjoyed your vlog on Chai River. Thank you. I'm glad you did. I just try to focus on you positive beezers. You know, it's hard sometimes. You know, and like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I just need to focus on you positive guys. KSA was good for us. A popular girl. Do you miss driving? Sometimes.
Booker's being my co-pilot today, so you guys like to see her. She's playing. Booker, what are you doing? Oh, my stomach's growling. That's not good, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's true, Ichabod. Not something to joke. Buffalo and ranch, you're right. Like buffalo wings with ranch. Oh, I could go for that right now. I miss like the food here is so like expensive. If you're not buying street food on the street, traditional Thai street food, forget it. You're paying like way more. Like for like probably 4 chicken wings and a thing of blue cheese, and you'd have to pay extra for the ranch. Like it's so expensive. For sure.
She's only saying that because they're having to watch their money, and she hates that. She hates the fact they have to watch their money. Or maybe he's got control of it and he won't let her have it, knowing exactly what she'll do if she gets a hold of all of it. She'll just go wild with the food, and the next thing you know, they got no money. So she's sour about that.
It's crazy, especially if you want halal Arabic food. I went to Egypt for 2 months and went out every day. We were basically local. Hi, Tracy. Hi. We can get filet fish. They have double filet fish here too. Yeah.
I'm sick of the food talk. Can we move it along? I wish that when she does live, she does it in sections. Like you click on it, and there's different defined sections about, okay, this section's for food, this section's for the reactors, and that way you can just simply go to where you want to go and avoid the stuff that you don't care about. That'd be great.
Sometimes I have eaten it. I think once or twice. The cheese sticks here from McDonald's are what I love to get.
Who cares about cheese sticks? Next.
Can you come to a birthday dance for the Beezers? Oh, sorry, Floofy. What's your question?
Okay, so this person, Lauren, says, seriously, she's claiming that she can get Chantal under 200 pounds within a year. No, you can't. And we tell you why. Because aside from the weight, she's got the issue with food that she needs to go to inpatient for. And she'll never go. If you're going to treat the problem, you got to treat all of the problem. You got to treat the top and the bottom. Her stomach is the least of her problems. Her mind is her worst enemy. So that's got to be dealt with. But let's just say, playing devil's advocate, that was dealt with and she's in recovery. Chantal's over 500 pounds. I've heard that safe weight loss, you can lose about 100 pounds per year safely on a healthy. So for her to get back into the 200s, that would mean it would take her 3 years. She's losing 100 pounds per year. That would take her at least 3 years to get in the 200s again.
I know, Lauren. I'm sure that you're very nice, and I really appreciate you offering to help me. But I'm just not there right now. You know,
She's not going to be there.
I don't know. I'm trying to find the name of the kebab dish ahead. Is it kebab kash kash? What's the kebab? Oh, sorry. Maybe Slaw didn't want to answer. Shouldn't have answered that for him. Safeway cake is amazing. Community tab. Hello. What's up? Arm with like a thick layer of mozzarella and homemade marinara sauce with a mountain of parm on the spaghetti on the side.
Okay, wait a minute. Who is this? Relax Area ASMR. That's Chantal's channel. That's her channel. So what is this? Who's got control of this account? Because this person is saying, happy birthday, daddy. So that's, Salah is her mod. So who is saying happy birthday, daddy to him? If she's doing a live stream, who's got control of that account? Weirdo.
Just popped in to tell you happy birthday, daddy. Fun newbies. Babe. Hi, Howie. Did you hear, babe? Howie said here. Oh.
And Salah ain't nobody's daddy unless he is. He might be.
His birthday's tomorrow, actually, but yeah. Make some poutine, make some meatloaf.
He replies to that person, thanks, Howie, my big boy. That's not the hamster. The hamster is not typing. Somebody else is.
I was going to say meatloaf, yeah.
You know, everybody's been wondering, like, do different people have access to different accounts? Is there more than one person that has access to the Salah and Chantal account, to her account, to now the Relax Area ASMR account? Are there different people that have access to it and they can just get on there and type and keep people confused? Kind of sounds like it.
The first one, but I really want to make chicken parm.
Oh, stop talking about food.
Always brighten my day. You literally brighten. Thank you.
Like, it's Salah's birthday and she still won't shut the F up talking about food. It's his birthday. You can't take your mind off of food for 5 minutes. It's not about you and your obsession with food. It's about his birthday.
Thank you, princess. That means so much when I hear you guys say stuff like that because, you know, it like balances out any negative in a way, having a lot of positive. So thank you. You're an amazing woman. Thank you. No, I have a whole bunch of chips. I'll show you a bag of chips and that'll make you hungry. I'm trying to be good though, not eat these.
Aha! I was wondering when this would start to show up. So, y'all notice what she just did? So she started this live stream and she wasn't eating. We are now an hour into the live stream and now she's pulling out the food. Is that on purpose, Chantal? You're trying to get around YouTube bots? Like, let me wait an hour before I get started, like, eating the food on camera. Still trying to find them loopholes, girl.
So people who care about my weigh-ins don't even believe me when I weigh in, and the rest of people don't care. So I'm not even going to bother anymore. Nothing wrong with Filter. Yeah, Kitty. He's a good patient, man. Yes. Bees matchmaker. Thanks, Lexi. I want to see if it.
Now, who cares? Next.
Her daughter's birthday. You do that on your daughter's birthday? Like, what kind of parent is that?
Okay, listen, let's go back to that for just a second.
Everything she's craving. Sending love from we live on a lake. I know you like hotels. We've got like hot tub in our room. No way, Jenny. That's so awesome. You guys are so sweet to invite us everywhere. Before we travel next, I'll be like, okay, which one of you can we leech off of for a week? I'm kidding. She only came back so soon for the super chat. She's nasty inside and out. Exactly. Yeah. Like, it's actually sad that she can't just have a stream and just talking about her and her mom, like herself and how she's feeling. She has to like do a nasty reaction to my video. Incredible.
So I take it she's talking about FFG. She's trying to criticize Frenchie for the way she's handling things. Everybody processes grief differently. Everybody has their own way of doing it. And sometimes the full extent of the grief, it takes time to show up. You know, you go through a period of feeling numb and you're on autopilot, and then things start to filter in and you feel more of the pain. So Frenchie's keeping it together, and that's driving Chantal mad. She wants to see her have a full-on breakdown. It ain't happening. And knowing that Frenchie's going through things right now, she's doing the most to provoke her because she wants her to have a meltdown. She wants her to go too far so she can report her. And Frenchie knows what she's up to and says, nope, not today. Not today, Satan. Nope. She's mad about that. Mad.
Same thing with what's her face and like her daughter's birthday. You do that on your daughter's birthday? Like, what kind of parent is that? Like, I don't know. Happy birthday to my beloved daughter. And then, ew, look at Foodie Beauty. She's so fat. Like, what kind of like person does that?
Ma'am, you're criticizing somebody who reacted to you for streaming on their daughter's birthday. What the F are you doing this night? It's Salah's birthday. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing a live stream, complaining and griping and moaning about everything. You big hypocrite. You should listen to yourself sometimes. The things that come out of your mouth. I'm going to criticize somebody for something at the same time I'm actively doing it. Right then, right there.
It's 11:11. Soulmates. If you're vile and spew hate every day over and over, your hair falls out. So yeah, hey, what goes around comes around. It might not come around tomorrow, next week, but it's coming. Your videos have helped me with education about other cultures. I've learned a lot about.
You know, she does a lot of talk these days about karma. Oh, karma's going to get you. I have good karma. The clip channels and reaction channels talking about me. Karma, karma, karma. Chantal, your income is about to change because your content has to change. I wouldn't be worried about karma right now. I'd be thinking about what I could do for different kinds of content because you've only relied on one thing and that one thing's about to get switched around. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about everybody else's karma. Worry about you. Because when it comes to good energy, good thoughts, good actions, you are in the red. Stop sticking your nose in other people's backyards and clean yours up.
Islam. Really, Mike? Thank you. Rita, Baldur's Gate. Bumblebee, no. He's a Libra, yes. Getting off now. Okay, Mike, thanks for coming. Me too. I don't even like numbers like 130.
Is there anything interesting here? We got another hour. I'm hungry.
That is on the porch. Bees for hours with us.
There's no rage here. She doesn't rage at all. If there was, I'd be going straight to that part and say, screw all this.
About, and that's it. But no, I don't let them affect my self-esteem at all. I don't know. Why not?
Haters need to shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up, Salah.
Everyone should feel good about themselves and have high self-esteem, no matter what. Everyone's flawed and not perfect, you know? So if you're waiting to be perfect, you're going to waste your whole life. That's what I've learned. My self-confidence is impenetrable.
Yes, babe, you are so wise.
Thank you. Wise. When I think of wise, I think of gray hair and a cane. I don't know why. As impenetrable as her love for paneer. Do I love paneer, babe, or do I love paneer?
You love paneer and paneer. Mostly the fruits. Yeah.
The fruits, yeah. Hello, blacks. They have no more nashies. Remember when the lady said that on the intercom? Sorry, we don't have any more.
You know what, guys? Look, we got maybe an hour left. I'm bored and I'm severely hungry. My stomach is sitting here growling. Maybe you guys have heard it, but I just had 2 cups of coffee this morning and I need some food. She's bored me anyway. So how about we just end it here? She's not going to rage. She's not going to give us anything spicy. You guys get the gist. It's the same old, where she basically does a live and she's looking at the clock and asking herself, okay, it's been 2 hours and 37 minutes. That should be good for some Google AdSense money. And then she cuts it off and that's it. So why stick around? There's nothing of really serious note here. So I'm going to cut this off and upload it and then get something to eat and then see what else she's got going on. So I want to thank everybody for coming and watching this react with me. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here and please have a wonderful day. Bye now.